back in time. We're going to continue to go down the time loop, but we're going to fast forward a bit. Don't know how many decades later. It might be 21 decades. Sorry, I have to do this now. Is that Alex Iwobi? Lionel Scott. Man, Alex Iwobi trying to be your model and that. Hey, shout out to Alex Iwobi, man. Seriously, man. Get me? He set a precedence for a Nigerian player. I think we're the first Nigerian to hit a certain stat. Like, listen, in the Premier League, I won't even get into that. That's neither here nor there. But it's just interesting to see Alex Iwobi doing that modeling. So I'm trying to see the timing of when that song was released, and we're trying to figure out it was 21 seconds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this app and figure out time. How long ago was Big Boy by the Jackson 5? Hold on. Released? Compared to 21 seconds by. I don't think it would have been 21 years, if I'm honest. It's probably more than that. Let's see what it says there. Take a good look. It's actually 33 years. 33 years and 6 months. Hold on. Take a good look in my face. Yeah, so that was released in 1968, apparently. But anyway, this 33 years later, So Solid released 21 seconds. Look at that. So, by the way, my name is Versatile, aka Alkebulan. Trust the name. You can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And we're going to react to So Solid Crew, 21 seconds. So if you saw my live stream yesterday, technically the day before, then you would have seen how actually it would have been. Doesn't matter. If you saw my live stream, the previous live stream, you would have seen I reacted to "Oh No" by So Solid, and I said, pay attention to a particular person, yeah, and pay attention, yeah, just pay attention, and this is why. All right, let's go into it. 21 seconds by So Solid Crew. If I rap along,
the ultimate clean. It's one that satisfies a clean freak.
Hey, I'm not offended. I'm proud.
Meet the Shark Power Detect Clean and Empty.
What you laughing at? Now listen, these videos are flipping solid and clean. No, listen, hang on. Obviously, yeah, you can look back in time and be like, hang on, how did they, obviously they may have used a particular camera lens to be able to make sure that if in future that technology does improve, we can upgrade the visuals for, you know what I mean? But the visuals are super, super clean. Super clean. Megaman up first when he wants to get no shit. I ain't got time to smoke, it's focus. OG, go down in a blacked out TT. Megaman, Kappa 2, got CC. Seeing stars on the. Listen, when I heard that bar, I never knew what he meant. And there was something else he said alongside that. And I never knew what he meant. And then I realized, the older I got, when I realized I knew what he meant. And the funny thing is, he made a post recently about he's not gonna. Anyway, I won't even go into it. I won't go into it. I won't get into it. Just follow official So Solid, especially on Twitter, and then you'll see what he will be posting. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to say on that end. But it's so interesting how at that time, you know what I mean? At that time, that's what I want to say. I ain't snitching. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go. And then Lobo. What you laughing at?
I'm first one sick no shit. I ain't got the time to smoke this, hold this. OG, go by and I'm blacked out TT. Megaman,
Hey, listen, I promise you, I wanted an Audi TT. An Audi TT. I don't think we're gonna get through this video today. I don't think it's gonna be possible. Would it be possible for me to get through this video today? It's gonna have to be possible because there's other things for me to react to. You know, I'm looking at the time, so yeah, let's go.
And every still wanna jab me, say come step to me. Last thing that you saw was icy, bitch. Say no one is
icy. Anyway, ICU. That's what I realized years later.
Nigga, get rich, but niggas don't really want nigga to be rich. Say nigga wanna see nigga, get rich, but niggas don't really want nigga to be rich.
I should be in a bathing.
Suckin' and stay strong till I'm bathing.
And if you're probably thinking, that's Duchesne. Nah, that's not Duchesne, bro. That's Asher D. Get me? That's Asher D. Get me? In fact, he released a freestyle most recently that I should also react to, but I'll get to it. Don't worry. I will get to certain things. Yeah, I will get to certain things. But yo, shout out to Asher D, man. Shout out to Asher D for real. Like everyone's entrance in this video was just too cold. That what everyone was wearing was too cold. No Diddy, like everything, like too cold, like cold. Even if you're comparing it to the Ono video, like it's it's so different, but not really. If you get what I'm trying to say, there's still that unity that is being shown in both videos. Let's go.
See nigga, get rich, but niggas don't be the nigga to be rich. I should be never fading. Suckin' and stay strong till I'm bathing. BH to the D's never phasing. I run it to my enemies of erasing. So solid that amazing. And Gucci's we're bound to be lacing. Addicted to this life that we're tasting. You blame me for the life you've been wasting. You're hating, yeah, there's money to be making. Actor MC in the making. Smoking mad trees like a Jamaican.
You see, actor MC in the making. He was an actor. And he's an MC. You know what I mean? He's an actor and an MC. Do you understand? And he's acted, and obviously, some of you may know him of Duchesne from Top Boy. Do you know what I mean? But he was also in shows like Hustle. He was also in even though just one season, but like he was in Another Hood. Do you know what I mean? I think he played the best crackhead. Do you know what I mean? He was. Or was he a crackhead in that? Or was it different? I can't remember. I just remember he was moving like a nitty. I can't even like, but it was one of the best. Then he moved. There's a lot of stuff like his credentials. Like when he said, "You blame me for the life that you're wasting." Do you know what I mean? He's not wasting his life. That's for certain. Do you know what I mean? Even though, you know what I mean, that. If you know the journey, you know the journey. I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, man. What was I gonna say? So obviously, and then he ended up being in a show with a show that has been most talked about of recent, which is Adolescence. You understand? Like DCI is it Bascombe or something like that? You know what I mean? Which is interesting when you think about the context of back then. Would you visualize and think him to play a police, even though I had a show with someone else, then he was the police. But either way, it's this show that's more Adolescence that's talked about as, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's another thing that he's in of recent as well that I need to watch. I've seen like posters of it. I just haven't got around to watching it, but I will watch it though. But let's go.
So when you're looking at me, you start taking, creating.
Fucking family, and with the H's, see that's me. Fucking family,
and with the H's, see that's me. MC still bugging. Short bends in the way while I'm clubbing. Ladies come around and they're bugging. Made G's like if I was rubbing.
Hey, listen, I still want to know what. Listen, is this a double or triple entendre? And you see, when I'm talking about garage, this is not garage per se. Do you understand? And this is not grime per se. But even then, when like if you understand the genesis of grime, like these guys literally are the true foundation of grime. Because even if you're looking at the visuals, you're looking of how street and how gritty and grimy like the visuals are. Like it has the grime essence. Like I don't know how to explain it. There's certain aesthetics that I see when it comes to grime. Yeah. And now looking at this as I'm reacting, I'm seeing the aesthetics. And it reminds me of grime. I mean, obviously, there may not be an academic, there might be an academic jacket or Average jacket there somewhere. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But as far as I see it, like you have to understand the timing of when this was released. This was released before grime, the term grime existed. You understand? I genuinely feel, and I don't think you understand of how popular and how big this song was. When this song came out, those in the UK garage scene were like, this isn't UK garage. Some were saying the beat sounds corny. Now, I wasn't of age to understand all of that, but as I grew older and I started to watch some things and hear some things, you know what I mean? Especially, I've heard Megaman talk about it several times. So you have to understand that how things just changed. Like they still went ahead and continued on the path that they were going on and doing what they were doing. You understand? Still performing at Garage Nation, ironically. Do you understand that? Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's go.
Watching the nipple and then watching my stubs. Watching the nipple and then watching my crops.
Never go. I got 21 seconds to go. Listen.
Cause if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like,
you see, and look, isn't he not wearing one glove? Who wears one glove? Is that not Michael Jackson? Look at the influence. And it's so ironic that the song and the video, or say video, but the song I reacted to before this was the Jackson 5. Do you see what I mean about the, yes, Michael Jackson influences a lot of people. We know this already. We know this. But the Jackson 5, without Michael Jackson doing that, you know what I mean? There's also the Jackson 5. But that aside, did you see me in a video? Oh no. Did you see me in a video? Oh no. Did you? Did you? Did you see him in the video? Oh no. Like this hook is not by accident. Do you know what I mean? It's literal truth. Like the hook is in itself, if you understand how this song was made, they had 21 seconds for each verse, basically. Like the telling is in the actual hook. Like, and I'm only recognizing that now as I'm understanding and explaining to you that Keish, like he basically is letting you know, did you see me in the video? Oh no, I did. And that's why I said pay attention to that person, because that person ends up being this person. It literally is this person, should I say. It literally is Keish. He was walking up the stairs. Did you see me in the video? Oh no. Did you see me in the video? Oh no. That's not by accident. And when I say I like artists like and music or in general, music or entertainment in general, where there's a level of authenticity, especially when it comes to music. I like authenticity, and that's just you. There's this is as real as it gets.
Got 21 seconds to go. Cause if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got watching my stars.
Listen to the hook. Like, listen to the actual hook. The hook, and that's his verse, by the way. His hook is the verse, because even listen to the radio version, that's the hook. But see, I told you we're not gonna get through this. I've got to get through this. I've got to get through this. Not on some Daniel Bedingfield thing, you know. I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. I even know you know, but I don't want to be singing that type of song. But anyway, listen. The thing is, it's interesting how this song literally, like the hook, literally is that. There's 21 seconds to go on this verse. He only has 21 seconds. So I'm going to let you know, did you see him in the video? Oh, no, because think about his age at that time. You're going to be bragging and boasting. Yo, I was in a different video as well. So, you know what I mean? And what everyone else is, obviously they're doing like hard. It's, yeah. And even his eyes then, I actually genuinely was scared of his eye, scared of him at one point, yeah, because I'm like, yo, is his eyes genuinely like that? You know what I mean? Let's go. Never gonna stop.
I got 21 seconds to go. I got 21 seconds to go. Cause if you let me know, let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no.
You see that? Did you see that smile? Like, did you see me?
Cause if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go.
21 seconds. 21 seconds. 21 seconds. Hey, this is Maffia. I got 21 seconds to say what I gotta say. You won't like me anyway. Wait a minute. This plot that even Lisa Maffia is wearing one glove. Or did I clock that before? No, I clocked that before one time, like ages ago. But I didn't know that Cage was wearing one glove. And it's funny because you could speak to them and ask them why you're wearing gloves. They may just say for whatever reason they want to give, but like subconsciously, you're always gonna your influences are always gonna show subconsciously, whether you like it or not. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like the one glove thing is genuinely to do with Michael Jackson, and the irony of him wearing that one glove is because of him having vitiligo. That was why, because it was showing the blotches was shown on his hand. It's as simple as that, and it became a fashion statement.
So solid crew existing. We're gonna get back to the topic.
Listen, how am I only clocking that they are telling you they have everyone is telling you, aside from Asher D, aside from Megaman, do you know what I mean? Aside from Mac, everyone is telling you they have 21 seconds. And when you think about it, the song is literally about 21 seconds. Like they literally had every verse is 21 seconds. How do you fit everyone in a crew that can actually rap and sing in a song? How do you do that? And if you think about garage, is garage like that? I don't know. But if you think about grime, this is why I say So Solid are the foundation when it comes to grime. If you think about grime, yes, I know you had Pay As You Go, they had their tune and they fit in and a few up. But as far as having a sustainable, successful run on a commercial level, no one has done it like So Solid Crew till this day. in the UK, nobody has done it like So Solid Crew. Like, you can argue and argue and argue, but no one has done it like So Solid Crew. I don't care what you have to say. You can try and show me the stats if you want to, and I'll pay attention to the stats. But the reality is, no one has done it like So Solid, and I don't even want to say I don't think anyone will do it like So Solid, because I don't want to think that way. Because I do believe in the future, and I do believe that life should always be a thing where things are an evolution of something. Like, you know what I mean? So, but if you look at the Grime collectives, there's always that essence of how you have MCs having their part. You know what I mean? Oh, let me rewind it to that part.
21 seconds.
Listen, when I was a kid watching this, I promise you I would rap these lyrics, yeah? Bar for bar. Like, bar for bar, I would rap these lyrics, but I cannot rap the part what he's gonna say next. So I change it to something completely different, all right? So don't mind me if I rap over my version, all right?
Summer chat shit in her. No disrespect in your dress if my click in her. Raise up the dead in her. Worship the devil. Raise my best color.
Listen,
We are players.
worship God. Blue is my best color. You know what I mean? Listen, you know when everyone was talking, oh man, I have to react to their live performance at the Mobile Awards and the Brit Awards. You need to understand. I don't think people understand how influential So Solid and how impact. It's funny how life turns out, because imagine growing up and I'm seeing this here. I didn't know how big of a deal this song was, nor did I understand how a big of a deal that So Solid was to me. That, you know, when you're a child, yeah, you're literally in your own world. You're in your own head. It sounds crazy, but you literally are in your own head. You're not literally, you may think of others, don't get that twisted, but you are only more or less caring about wanting to play, want to do what, you know what I mean, all that stuff there. But it's as a child growing up, or a preteen growing up listening to this, it's like you can imagine the type of inspiration, the influence it had on me. You know what I mean? You can only imagine. To this day, I don't think you understand like how much of an impact. Like, yeah, I may be doing this now, doing reaction videos, but I don't think you understand how much of an impact this has had on my life. It's giving me, this sounds very wild to say, and I'm gonna say I don't care. It's given me, like, look at it. All right, look at it this way, yeah. There was a time in the UK where most people were trying to be American. You get it? These guys are rapping in English. They're literally rapping in English. And the sound is very, like, you wouldn't hear this sound. Like, I'm not to say that anyone across the world won't try to do their own version, because if you think about Grime is international, and you can hear Americans, Scottish, whoever, like Chinese, like you can hear Grime globally, right? But the reality is, with this particular song, especially the timing of when it came out, especially when I first heard it, especially when I found out about So Solid, but this was before, like, I found out about So Solid Crew before seeing the visuals for 21 seconds. Like, so the impact it had on me growing up, and knowing that they're from South London, and I was raised in South London too, it gave me a hope that one day I want to be in So Solid Crew. Do you know what I mean? It made me want to. To be real with you, they made me want to be an MC, Brad. I'm not even gonna lie to you, especially Asher D. Like he made me want to write rhymes. I promise you, he made me want to write rhymes. So when you see me in a comment section, like having a particular moment where I'm leaving certain comments where it looked like it could be from a lyrical side, you know what I mean? That is because of Asher D and Swiss, by the way. Swiss, get me. Shout out to DJ Swiss. You know what I mean? Swiss, get me. You know what I mean? I'm a DJ, but he mics in the flow. Do you know what I mean? If you know, you know. I'll get to that another time. But the point I'm trying to make is the influence and the impact they had on my life is incredible. So I can only imagine the influence and all that on others. Because like I said, they are the genesis of grime. And I think that's probably why I take it more personal and be like, oh no, they're the foundation of grime. But then when I hear Wiley say that, and Wiley's the godfather of grime, when I hear him say that So Solid are the influence behind the sound of grime and how things like the whole group connectivity and stuff like that, when I hear that, it only places more emphasis on me to say no, So Solid are the foundation of grime. Anyway, let's keep moving.
21 seconds to get papers. Pieces in my free cause I got a key to the method of my pain. Can you feel me? Trends are not changed, they the winner. 21 seconds.
You don't know. You don't know. So the crew run the show. And if you don't know, please let me know. Please let me know. Daddy don't snitch. Don't need to go to the feds to get rich.
I just lay on the track and inside the hit
and get paid all day long.
I got 21 seconds to flow. I got
like
21
that.
seconds to go. Cause if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go.
21 seconds. 21 seconds. Hey, listen, here comes Harvey. Here comes Harvey climbing over the fence. Hey, listen, this video is so iconic, so legendary. Let me calm down. Because I still got to react to other things. You know what I mean? But I am up. Oh, no Diddy. Yo. Don't get it twisted, because yesterday I was tired, didn't it? Like that's what I meant. I was tired.
21 seconds before I got to go.
21 seconds.
21 seconds. 21 seconds. 21 seconds.
Every lyric I read, every lyric I say,
every lyric I rock,
every lyric I make,
every lyric I make, every lyric I break.
every one say,
I wanna get my gateway through the tunnel. 21 seconds and you're in trouble. You're moving in the double. Wanna double my cash, wanna double my dough. 21 seconds, heartbeat's gonna flow. And if I step on my toe, we're still gonna go. Wanna grow.
Hype it up, whoa.
I got 21 seconds to check this rhyme in time. First of all, I'm gonna big up the ladies looking slender and fine. Don't give me no deadline. Give me some more time. Give me 29 seconds to check this rhyme. Of MCs waiting in line. How about the mic 21? I got 21 seconds and my vocals done. 2 multiplied by 10 plus 1. Romeo done. I got 21 seconds to flow.
Listen. MC Harvey and Romeo's part, especially those Romeo's part. You know when you hear songs, there's certain parts of the song you look forward to. Romeo's part was mostly his part I looked forward to. Him and Scat D and at one point Face. In fact, the whole song basically. I remember there was a time here. I'm going to give you a quick story here. Just a very, very quick story. Like there was a time I was in they called it Play Scheme, and I remember they were playing this on radio. But as soon as I heard it on the radio, like I'm closing my eyes now and I can actually visually see exactly where the radio station was. Do you know what I mean? Like I can see where it was on that end, and I was there and I could hear it. I could just hear it, that dun 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 dun. Like as soon as I heard that, like I don't even know how loud or how low the radio was, but it was there. I was at Play Scheme, right? And I just remember, and I remember exactly the location of where that play scheme was. Yeah. Well, I remember yeah, I remember, right? So anyway, so to cut a long story short, I ran over because I remember I was talking to one girl. I remember I was talking to one girl, and then when I heard the song, I ran over. Like I ran over, and I started just being by that radio, and I was just rapping along to the lyrics. You know what I mean? Like I listen. I don't think you you don't understand. I don't think you understand. You see, when you have memories are such a great thing to have. You understand? Memories are a great thing to have. Memories are genuinely a great thing to have because I can look back at that moment and I can give you that experience by telling you the story right here and now. That do you get it? Like, oh man, let me know what your story is when you first heard this song, or is this the first time you heard this song? Let me know in the comment section below. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, I'm gonna read it up a bit because I need to just listen to that part again. Just one more time. Oh, 21 seconds. 21 more times. All right, anyway, let's keep moving.
21 seconds. Every
Lyrical
play, every lyrical make, every lyrical break.
It was a mistake
When I get my gateway, free the tunnel. 21 seconds and you're in trouble. Yeah, but then move on a double. When I double my cash, when I double my dough. 21 seconds, heartbeat's gonna flow. And if I step on my toe, we're still gonna go. When I'm on a high, when I'm on a roll, when I'm on a break, when I'm on a roll. Hyper that, whoa. I've got 21 seconds to track this rhyme in time. First of all, I'm gonna pick up the ladies looking solid and fine. Mine, don't give me no deadline. Give me some more time, give me 29 seconds to track this rhyme. I bet MCs wait in line. I won't get my 21, I've got 21 seconds and my vocals done. 2 multiplied by 10 plus 1. Romeo done. I got 21 seconds to flow. I got 21 seconds to go. Cause if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. Did you see me on the video? Oh no. So if you like me, let me know. Let me in the studio. I got 21 seconds before I got to go.
I listen, body popping. I listen. That logo is one of the sickest logos in the history of the music industry. The So Solid logo. I don't know if you can see it. It's one of the sickest logos of all time. Like, it's one of the sickest logos of all time. Like, let me ask you in the comments below. When it comes to the music, especially in the UK, I'm going to use UK in general. What is the best logo in the UK? Leave your answer in the comments below. For me, in terms of music, So Solid had the best logo, hands down. Hands down. Like, not only are they a blueprint when it comes to music, but it's like they literally have one of the best logos. They literally have one. Like, till this day, I want a So Solid chain. So Mega, if you are watching, which I hope you are watching, I need you to give me an honorary So Solid chain. You can give me 2 or 21. Gold, well, this song went platinum, so a platinum one would do. You know what I'm saying? Now, all jokes aside, I genuinely do want a So Solid chain. I can't even lie. I genuinely can't lie. I genuinely can't lie. But anyway, let's see what people are saying in the comments. Obviously, my comment's going to be there somewhere. So, my comment clearly says, we had to come here to rewatch the classic after Shiesty post about Khabib climbing out of the cage like Harvey. This was 6 years ago when I wrote this. The way she was super accurate, So Solid Crew of pioneers. Because you saw when Harvey was climbing up the fence. Hey, yo. Anyway, what what tune dropped this at my son's 40th. You should have seen my 87-year-old mom getting down. The people were jamming to the song. People of all ages was rocking. Classic, timeless tune. Love it. You see, you know it's a timeless tune and a classic when you can get those of all ages to, you know what I mean, vibe with the tune. And that's not an easy feat to do, by the way. Like, it's just not an easy thing to do. All right, the fact that each member got 21 seconds to rap on this song went over 5 minutes tells you they were deep. Yeah, they were deep. I think there are more members of So Solid Crew than Wu-Tang. I genuinely think that. I shout out to Fred Deezy and Weez, funked out bass. Listen, I might actually react to that another time, another day. If you know, you know. I don't know. You don't listen. If you know Joe Obeya, yeah. Hey, listen, I'm calling out his name. Joe Obeya. You might as well just come out of retirement from rapping and link up with Fred Deezy again. You know what I mean? Link up with Krypton Conan. You know what I mean? Like, let's make one tune. Do you know what I mean? Just one more tune. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Now, all jokes aside, it's good to see the evolution of Joe Obeya, him doing what he's doing with Rio Ferdinand and that. But anyway, that aside, let's focus on this. Yeah, this is one of my favorite songs. And it's funny because, like, when you think about life, sometimes there's that nostalgic moment you have. And this is one of those nostalgic moments. That's what it is. It's nostalgic. But aside from that, it's like it's also realizing the depth of this tune in itself, knowing that if this tune never existed, if this time period or whatever you want to call it never existed, where would the UK scene be? Because I genuinely feel like So Solid were the ones that literally kicked down the doors. They kicked it off their hinges. They said, "This is us. Take us how we are. And if you don't take us how we are, cool. We're gonna leave how we are." And not to say that they left, because they did, but like it was a thing of at the end of the day, I don't want to get into it, but for now I'll get to it in another video. But the reality is, it's good to see how no matter what, you can look at back in time and realize how good of not how good, how impactful this song was in general for the UK scene. Like there's time, if put it this way, there's timelines of certain songs where you could be like, okay, this was this moment for this. If this never happened, do you know what I mean? But let's keep it moving now, because give me, it sounds like I'm waffling and I'm looking at the time and I'm like, yo, I gotta chill.